Okay, let's talk about picking the right controller. Choosing the perfect Siemens S7-1200 can make or break your project.
It usually starts with the problem, right? You need to automate a task, and your machine needs a reliable brain.
And that brain? It's a PLC, a programmable logic controller. It literally runs the whole show.
For smaller, compact jobs, the Siemens S7-1200 is a real go-to for engineers and techs all over the world.
It hits this perfect sweet spot, right between simple controllers and those huge, complex industrial systems.
So, what's the big deal? Well, it's this killer combo of software, networking, and just pure reliability.
Like this user says, you save so much time on programming that it basically pays for itself, fast.
Okay, but there are a few models, so how do you pick? It's really all about the CPU.
They each have a different mix of inputs and outputs and options for expansion as your project grows.
But here's the thing, one model, the CPU 1214C, is the undisputed top seller, and for good reason. It just nails that balance of power, expansion, and cost. It's really perfect for most jobs.
And when you look at the price, you see the story. The 1214C sits right in that value sweet spot.
So, beyond the CPU, you've got to think about these key things. Like, what do you need to connect to?
It really comes down to this trade-off. You get that amazing Siemens ecosystem, but it does cost more upfront.
And like this user points out, pros want something that'll just run for decades with zero fuss.
Okay, ready to pick one? Let's go through a quick step-by-step guide to nail this down for good.
Basically, you start by listing out all your sensors and work your way to the final hardware choice. Simple.
So what's the final verdict? For any serious professional job, the S7-1200 is a rock-solid smart choice.
And remember, for most of those jobs, that 121.4C is going to be your best bet for flexibility and growth.
So you have to ask yourself, is that initial investment worth 3 decades of absolute, rock-solid reliability?